apply. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. Charging a cell phone can be like getting a booster shot. A booster is given to enhance or restore protection after a primary series vaccination, which wanes over time. Schedule an appointment when you are eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. We've all said this phrase before. That's not that bad. Trying to psych ourselves up for a situation we know deep down is just not that great. Maybe it was a movie, a haircut, or even a traffic jam that was just unfortunate. It's not that bad. Well, if there's one area of life where not that bad won't do, it's how we stay connected at home. Because honestly, you shouldn't have to settle for using your mobile device as your home internet source. It really is that bad. Now, here's the good news. With Xfinity, you don't have to just use your mobile phone. You can get Xfinity Home Internet for just $24.99 a month for 2 years with no annual contract and a free streaming box. So get ready for an all-the-way connected internet experience that's truly great. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit your local Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. New Xfinity customers only. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. After 24 months, regular rates apply. Taxes and fees extra. Offer ends 12/21/22.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Were you abused by a priest or clergy member? You're not alone, and we can help you hold the church accountable, regardless of your age, and even if your abuser is no longer working or even living. Thousands of victims have filed claims and been awarded significant compensation, but the deadline is quickly approaching, so call Stop Clergy Abuse right now. Your call is free, private, and confidential. Even if you don't remember the abuser's name, we may be able to help, but time is limited, so call now. Catholic dioceses have paid more than $3 billion to victims, with the average national settlement at $268,000. In parts of California, the settlements are much higher. Call 855-43-ABUSE now, or soon you may forever lose your chance to file a claim. You can't change the past, but you can be compensated for it. Call 855-43-ABUSE. A representative is standing by to help. Call 855-43-ABUSE. That's 855-43-ABUSE.
Trick or treat!
Whoa!
Full-size candy bars? A chocolate fountain?
Pretty sweet, huh? Chocolate, sour licorice, candy corn. I even made seasonal cocktails for the grown-ups in little to-go containers. Smart & Final has everything. I got stuff for the office Halloween party and groceries for the week. Select varieties of party-size Frito-Lay chips are $3.49 each when you buy two. Plus, they deliver. Happy Halloween, kids!
That lady was scary.
Smart & Final. One trip and that's it.
KCBS News Time 9:12. The man accused of assaulting Paul Pelosi with a hammer on Friday is expected to be charged formally today. Meanwhile, as we hear from KCBS's Matt Bigler, officials have been forced to dispel conspiracy theories about the attack that they say clearly was targeted at the Speaker of the House.
San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins now confirms that the intruder who broke into the Pelosi home last Friday shouted, "Where's Nancy?" before bludgeoning Paul Pelosi with a hammer.
I think there needs to be a respect for what that family has endured, what Mr. Pelosi has endured and is recovering from.
82-year-old husband of Nancy Pelosi continues to recover from surgery for a fractured skull. Jenkins also rejected conspiracy theories promoted by right-wing media that there was a third person in the home at the time of the attack, and an anti-LGBTQ claim that Paul Pelosi and David DePape knew each other, saying those claims are baseless.
All I can ask at this point is that there not be assumptions or presumptions made about any facts of this case.
42-year-old DePape is expected to be arraigned today on several charges, including attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, and elder abuse. Meanwhile, we are learning more about the suspect. His former partner, the imprisoned nudist activist Oksane Gypsy Taub, tells the Chronicle DePape has long suffered from drug addiction and mental illness, including a year where he thought he was Jesus. Matt Bigler, KCBS.
KCBS News Time 9:13. The 49ers events return to form in yesterday's win. We'll get details in sports coming up in just 2 minutes.
This is the Eye in the Sky Traffic Wash, brought to you by Ring Central. This is Neil, your eye on traffic, and today looks like a doozy. You want my advice? Ditch the commute and connect on Ring Central. They put call, meet, and message all in one app, so you can connect with anyone, anytime. I'm hearing from Chet in the studio. You're breaking up, Chet. Looks like you should have called on Ring Central.
Ring Central. Simpler communications.
Doug Andrew here. Learn how to make money safely with little to no downside risk. Join us for one of 5 Retire by Design workshops. We're coming to teach these free workshops in Morgan Hill, Palo Alto, Dublin, Alamo, and Sacramento, Wednesday through Friday, November 9th through 11th. Call now to register and get details. 1-888-261-8181. 1-888-261-8181. That's 1-888-261-8181.
Our world is getting crazier. The stakes are always getting higher, and elections are right around the corner. Big days are ahead, but wouldn't it be nice to go back to the good old days?
With Legacy Box, you can. Legacy Box transports you back to the glory days, so you can re-watch and experience your family's past. Simpler times when the only thing that went tick-tock was the clock.
Legacy Box professionally digitizes your aging home movies, camcorder tapes, film reels, and photos, updating them to digital files that can't fade or be lost. Legacy Box is the safest and easiest way to save your family's captured memories.
Legacy Box has been trusted by over 1 million American families.
So digitize your memories with Legacy Box. Grab some popcorn and gather the family to revisit the good old days. Plus, for a limited time, we're offering a special election sale.
Go to legacybox.com/value to get an incredible deal. Buy today to take advantage of this limited offer. Go to legacybox.com/value. legacybox.com/value.
Coming up on KCBS, scores of kids should be out tonight for trick-or-treating. Are they at danger of catching one respiratory virus or another? We'll talk about that during Ask an Expert. KCBS News Time, 9:15. Right now, we are heading over to the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk. We're going to talk some football with Stephen Langford.
In the 49ers win over the Rams yesterday, it was a big day for the offense as they put up 31 points.
Wouldn't be surprised to give him another shot here to complete the old Triple Crown.
They do. And he is in for the touchdown. A passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, the last one to do that in 05.
Audio courtesy of Fox. Running back Christian McCaffrey would hit the touchdown trifecta, so to speak, with a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown. But it was also the defense who returned to form. Although they did allow a couple of touchdowns in the first half, in the second half, led by linebacker Fred Warner, the defense didn't allow a single point while holding the Rams to just 4 yards per play over the course of the entire game.
The difference in this game was just when they did get down their last game, we held them to 3, and then this first half of this game, they got those 2 touchdowns. So the second half was huge for us to be able to get that shutout.
That was Warner speaking to reporters after the game. As for Niners defensive end Nick Bosa, he registered a sack, which is his 8th on the season, but he was hoping for more opportunities to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised when they gave up a little early on, I think there was maybe 6 or 7 minutes left, and they ran the ball on 3rd down. I was hoping for some more pass rushes there, but I guess they didn't have confidence in coming back.
The 49ers have now won 8 straight games in the regular season against the Rams and are now 3-0 this year against teams within the NFC West Division. At the sports desk, Stephen Langford, KCBS.
Hi, this is George with Left Coast Buyers. We buy properties all over California. If you own a house or an apartment building and want to sell it fast at a great price, call us at 925-490-2000. We can pay cash and close in as little as 7 days. We buy properties in any condition, any price range, and can help you in any situation. Do you own a property that is run down and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Are you out of time, money, and energy? Let us help. Are you looking for an easy way to get top dollar for your property and sell on your terms and timeline? Well, call Left Coast Buyers now at 925-490-2000. We can solve any problem. We buy divorce houses, inherited houses. We even buy vacant houses and abandoned houses. Do you have a tenant who hasn't paid rent? Are you behind on property taxes, mortgage payments, or even facing a foreclosure? Even if you're just nervous about capital gains or an upcoming recession, we've seen it all. So if you or someone you know owns a property and needs to sell, call Left Coast Buyers at 925-490-2000. That's 925-490-2000.
Chris Cuomo is back with a new show on a new network. Catch Cuomo weeknights on News Nation at 5 and 8 p.m. Pacific. To find News Nation on your television provider, go to newsnationnow.com/join us.
KCBS News Time, 9:18. Let's help you get to work this morning with Kim Wonderly. She is in your local Honda dealer's traffic center.
This has been a really nice drive, at least the latter part. The early part of the commute was pretty tricky. We had some severe issues, but right now we're just looking at a fender bender as you come down through Berkeley. And this report brought to you by Amtrak. This is westbound 80, just past University Avenue, second from left lane. They're trying to clear this car off to the right shoulder. We'll see how that goes, but it looks like one vehicle